Hello and welcome to this art video. Today's topic, assessment and evaluation of creativity. I'm going to be talking about mine and Kathleen Trozo's thoughts on the issues surrounding evaluating creativity. So let's begin. Before we get started, I thought I'd let you know that today we will be using creative liberty to convert a traditional painting into something new. Let's see if you can guess which traditional painting it is as we go along. There are a plethora of emotions that some of us educators experience when they begin to think about marking a student's creativity. These include wonder, fear, hopelessness, the feeling of being lost, doubt, preemptive regret for creating such an open-ended assignment, and after these feelings permeate within us, we begin to question what we know and even the very essence of our teaching. What even is creativity? How can I implement it in my teaching? How do I properly mark someone's creativity? Should rubrics be used for creativity? If you are assigning a mark to their creativity, are you not being subjective or biased in some way? Unfortunately, this kind of toxic mentality is what stops most teachers from adding creativity into their marking schemes, which doesn't allow for students to use their full creative license in their assignments. I'm just going to go ahead and implement some backward design by answering that last question. Are we being subjective when marking creativity? Well, not necessarily. Just because you are giving a mark to the creative capabilities of the student, it does not mean you are quote-unquote judging their creativity. Yes, I did do air quotes. It really depends on what you are assigning marks to, and as always, you must ensure that the students are clear on where those marks are coming from. For example, in art, this could be if they are using the techniques that they have been taught in an appropriate way, such as line, shading, color, textures. Or in geography, it could be whether they can create a business that would be effective in the region that they have been assigned, such as the desert, or the rainforest, or a city metropolis. This is why it is crucial to have specific criteria and eliminate any possible bias that may come from just purely marking the creativity. The amount of effort put into the assignment is also key. Some students can spend hours upon hours on the process of something, putting all of their hard work into it, but the visual aesthetics of the product are less than pleasing to the eye. Others may have a work of art that looks very professional. It could go up in an art gallery, but they have not implemented anything that you have taught them or tried to think outside of the box, which is key for using creativity. So, as this title suggests, make the students accountable. This leads us back to that original question. How do you mark creativity? Well, for starters, it is important to have set parameters for the students to follow. And in most cases, it is very beneficial if you co-create that success criteria with your class. By doing this, the students are fully aware of what is expected of them, and they feel like they are part of the process. You can even discuss a section that awards extra marks for going above and beyond that assigned criteria. Another way to mark creativity is to mark the process opposed to the product. Have them explain how they got to that conclusion for what they have created. It's the journey that's important, not the destination. When implemented correctly, no student should be able to fail a work that is based off of creativity unless they have put zero effort into their work. It should be clear on how to get 100%, and it should also be clear on what happens when they do not give their 100% effort. When the students leave our class and enter the real world, they will have to be creative on a daily basis, whether it be their jobs, with their own kids, what clothes they're going to wear to a special occasion. These are all skills that they need to build while in school so that they can be successful when they leave education. So thank you for watching and listening. If you haven't guessed by now, we reimagined the traditional artwork Starry Night by Van Gogh. In the rest of the video, you will see how Kathleen and I creatively collaborated. After she carefully created the painted version of the piece, I took that artwork to the computer and digitally added some characters showing off their own creativity. I hope you enjoyed.